We got Game 6 between the Celtics and the Knicks. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and we're back to talk a pivotal Game 6 at Madison Square Garden between the Celtics and the Knicks. Got a couple best bets for you, but we are recording this before the Thunder and Nuggets Game 6, so I don't have a recap. Still on a 4-0 run. Hopefully we stayed hot in that game as well. But quick reminder, MLB Best Bets video is going to be out later tonight for that big Friday slate, so be sure to check it out. But of course, any graphics you see in this video or other videos are from OUTLIER, the best betting research tool on the market today. I use this every single day in all the sports. If you guys want to try it out, click that link below. You get a 7-day free trial. So let's get into it, and that means it's time for the dad joke. So I have a bunch of jokes about unemployed people, but unfortunately none of them seem to work. Yep. In this video, it's going to be simple. We're going to talk and give best bets for Game 6 between Celtics and Knicks, and we finish it with the recap. So hit that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment below to help this channel continue to grow. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as we are on our way to 40,000 subscribers. All right, let's get into it, and that means it's time for the Celtics and Knicks. All right, here it is, Game 6 in Madison Square Garden, where the Knickerbockers are hosting the Celtic Bockers. Knicks minus 2.5. Total in this one is 209.5. Real quick, I saw a crazy stat and posted on X earlier. In the 110 minutes that Mitchell Robinson has been on the floor this series, the Knicks have outscored the Celtics by 26 points. In the 135 minutes he's been off the floor, Celtics have outscored the Knicks by 61 points. That's pretty wild. Obviously been a big part of this series. But without Tatum last game, the ball actually seemed to move more. They played more team offense, a little less isolation, at least from what I saw. But they had their biggest win of the series. Can they repeat it? We will find out. Porzingis continues to be sick. I don't know what he's had all season long, but it's been ugly. He said he had trouble breathing in Game 5. No idea, but hopefully he feels better. But it doesn't look like he will be 100% anyway. So let's get into it. I got two best bets. The first one, Derek White under 31.5 PRAs, minus 120 on DraftKings for half unit. This one's a little scary. I get that. I'm fading him in a great buy low spot here, or a sell high spot, really. But let's talk White this season. Overall, under an 81% of games, and an insane 38 of 41 road games this year, averaging just 24.76 PRAs per game. Now, in games without Tatum this season, as you can see by this outlier screenshot, under in 7 of those 10 games, averaging 30.7 PRAs per game. But the only 3 overs, at home versus Portland, at home versus Utah, and then in Game 5 at home. I keep saying at home for a reason. He's only had 2 road games without Tatum. He's had 24 and 27 PRAs. His home road splits this season overall averaged just around 27 PRAs per game at home and 24.5 per game on the road. I get this line is up because Tatum's out. I understand that. That's why some of the regular season numbers only mean so much. But this line is 7.5 PRAs over his average, what he's been doing at home or on the road this season in a slower playoff type atmosphere. I just think we got to sell high. I mean, he went 7 for 13 from deep last game. Maybe he gets hot again. It makes me look silly, but I think the Knicks just saw how the Celtics are going to play without Jason Tatum. They saw Derek White go off. I think they're going to give him a little bit more attention. They're going to make sure that doesn't happen again. And of course, Derek White and those role player type guys usually shoot a little worse on the road. I'm not saying he's just a role player. He's a pretty good player. But I got to bite at this high number after what he just showed last game. So give me Derek White under 31.5 PRAs. That's my first best bet in this game. And now let's move on to bet number 2. All right, this second bet is a same-game parlay, not a long shot parlay like we saw in the Denver and Thunder game. This is a regular bet, half unit play for me here. Give me Brunson 25-plus points, Mitchell Robinson 6-plus rebounds, and the Knicks plus 7.5. I got this at plus 100, even money on DraftKings. Brunson 25-plus points. I mean, we know he's a stud. He scored 25-plus points in 8 of 11 playoff games, 25-plus in 3 of the 5 games this series, averaging 28.1 points per game in the last 10 home games, and scored 27 and 39 points in the only 2 home games in this series. Without Tatum, obviously gets easier, less length and everything to defend him, but either way, he's going to get the job done. This is Brunson time. They're going to look to close out the Celtics at home. He's the most clutch player in the league. He's a guy who could score 10 to 15 points in the fourth quarter alone. So give me Brunson to score 25 plus. And then Mitch Robb. You guys know Mitch Robb. We have cashed his over rebounds props in twice this series already. The line moved up to 7.5. I just need 6. That's it. You know the drill by now. He has 7+ rebounds in all 5 games this series, 8+ rebounds in 4 straight, 13 rebounds last game. Maybe he's a separate bet on your own if you want to take a chance, but that 13 rebounds last game, he's always a chance to go double digits. I just need 6 here. He's averaging 14.2 rebound chances per game in 22 minutes. Dating back to last season, he has 6+ rebounds in 30 of 32 games with 20 or more minutes. So that's the second leg. Last leg, this is just a straight juice reducer because the first two were like minus 150. Knicks plus 7.5. I mean, they're minus 2.5. They are the favorite here, obviously. I think they probably win this game in a close battle. I don't see the Celtics all of a sudden running away with this. I don't see them shooting the ball on the road as well as they shot yesterday or in Game 5. No Tatum, practically no Porzingis here. Celtics do not have much room for error with their roster right now. This New York crowd is going to be insane. It's going to take a really cold shooting night for the Knicks to not stay within 7 points. If they can't, it's a pretty big-time choke job, that's for sure. But I think the Knicks plus 7.5 is a nice, easy juice reducer. You could even go to 8.5, 9.5 if you need to. But that's my bet number 2, little same-game parlay action, and my 2 best bets. Before we get out of here, let's check out the recap. All right, there it is. My 2 best bets. Derek White under 31.5 PRAs for a half unit. And then the same game parlay, Jalen Brunson, 25+ points. Mitch Robb, 6+ rebounds. And the Knicks plus 7.5. Put that together for even money for a half unit as well. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate the support every single day. But hope you guys all have a great Friday and weekend. And we'll talk to you soon.